Good evening, everybody. My name is Jerome, from New Zealand. On the 12th of March 2014, I bowed my knee and I invited Jesus Christ to be my Lord and my Saviour. And I can say that it's only by the grace of Christ and His mercy reaching down to forgive me and save me from my sin that I'm able to stand here before you today and testify of His goodness and tell you a little bit about my life. Right now I'm married, I've got a son. I grew up in a house where it was just my mum, brother and sisters, and it was hard. Basically, I was addicted to cigarettes and the alcohol from a very young age, and I had a really rebellious nature to myself and left home at a young age. I got involved with drugs and alcohol. I got into trouble with the police on a regular basis, moving in from my teens and into my adult life. And I loved my sin. I loved the parties. I loved, women. Loved getting drunk. I just loved the debaucherous lifestyle. But with it came a payment, and that payment was the repercussions of my sin. And as much as I knew what the truth was, I didn't want to give away my sin. But at the same time, deep down inside of me, I'd be saying underneath my breath, Jesus, please save me somehow. So I was crying out, looking for Christ, but I was so deep into my sin that I could not give it up. And to make my life better, I would say, okay, next week's a new week, I'll try better, I'll be positive, I'll just ease off the drink a bit, and be good for a good month, 2 months, 3 months, and after that it would just be like a never-ending cycle. My late teens and 30s, and then by this stage the meth had just taken a hold of me, trying to give it up, and I was almost fighting within myself, going mentally insane in my head, because by this stage in my 30s I had all these demons attached to me, such an angry person, trying to make things right my way. And then I found myself, I thought, you know what, I'll go to Australia, I'll change my life, I'll get into the mines, I'll work harder, and I'll be away from all of my mates and all of my close associates. But it wasn't long after being here in Australia, I made new friends. The old habits just seemed to follow me, and by this stage I was thinking to myself, I've tried it my way all this time. Jesus Christ, can you save me? But I was so bound in sin, I couldn't give up the drugs as much as I wanted to. It was like I wanted to, but I couldn't. There was a wrestle going on, and I was going insane. And I said, Jesus Christ, if you can save me, please make a way. And I can remember coming into church on a Wednesday. I said, Christ, if you're real, save my soul, take these addictions away. And I just can't believe it now. And I stand here in front of you and I say, Jesus Christ died on the cross for your sin, for my sin, so that we didn't have to pay the price. And there is no other God. There is no other God that has come and done that for me. So I'll give my heart to Christ. Amen. My life now is a life set for Jesus. And you ask me what now? Well, I say I follow Christ, and God take my life and use it. And now it's about my family in New Zealand. I want them to make it to heaven. So what's your life going to count for? Are you going to follow Christ and have Him change your life? Are you going to affect the lives of your family members? Because there is coming a day where we're going to stand in front of God, and it's going to be either heaven or hell. So I ask you, if you don't know Christ, make the decision. He wants you. He loves you. He'll forgive your sin. Doesn't matter what you're going through. You'll be given a chance tonight. Give your heart to Jesus Christ. Yeah.